So, guys, all three of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our tops player of the game?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
Back here with our minor. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. In now, James Bowers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Irby moves over, one down. Eric Irby strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Eric Irby.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ledford is under it. And that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing.
Come on, guys.
James Bowers will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Irby is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, Charlton Carmichael, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Here we go.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Eric Irby is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 31 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
Eric Irby leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they move on top 4-0.
And right now, this guy has got to be one of the hottest hitters on the planet. 2 home runs in yesterday's ball game, and now another 2 home runs here. Whatever he's got going on, he's going to want to bottle that up right now because he is hot.
James Bowers will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to right field. Irby is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Eric Irby will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid. Let's go, right
now
here.
Here's a drive out to the alley.
Yeah. Nice try. Atta boy.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Jeez. After watching this guy swing at 2 straight pitches out of the zone, why on earth would you throw him a strike on an 0-2 pitch? I bet his pitching coach is thinking the same thing. That should have been nowhere close, but instead it gets turned around for a solid double.
Samuel Feliz gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. To the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runner at third here, nobody out.
Let her rip right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready on 1-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Bowen ranging back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Eric Irby is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th.
Right fielder, Eric
From the stretch,
Irby.
here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Smokies win it 5-3.
Thank you for
Good
joining
night,
us here
everybody.
today. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome back to the... It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the... Eric Irby strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
Come on now. One time.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Edgar Ibarra in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Hey, we got one out here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Come on. Relay.
Boy, and you can bet you've got one ticked-off dude out there on the mound right now. He thought he had strike 3 on the pitch prior to this one.
Coming to the plate now, Charlton
Hey,
Carmichael, and
go.
he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through
We
here.
got one
And
here.
it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
You go, you
This
go,
is
your
skied
ball.
out toward right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third.
He's coming. Relay 4.
The
Relay
run
4.
comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Eric Irby stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here,
you
even
got
though
it.
it's
No one
still
better.
early.
Let's go.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Let her rip. Let her rip. Hey, I need
Now
you
we'll
right here.
snap
One
one
time.
off over to the
Oh, he's
bag.
safe.
And he just manages to get his hand in.
Keeping an eye on him.
There we go.
Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 33 on the year. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that?
Eric Irby strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance. Now a snap move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here. Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make.
Mike Baxter will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Eric Irby digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Oh, baby. See you drive it.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And guys, you wonder if this home run makes it an easier decision to send that starter back out there to maybe finish this one off himself. That gives him an extra bit of leeway here, and I have a feeling that might just sway their manager's decision into letting him try to...